gonna do some stone on that?
We're putting stone on pinching right now, and then we gotta finish up, Osborne. We did 25 loads on Upper Evans earlier this year.
Oh, okay. Did that help?
But we did it on the one end towards the Cream Hill. We haven't done the other end yet,
Okay.
but yes, it has helped.
Because they were complaining pretty good on that. All right. Haskinsville Road agreement. Attorney Pullen sent that to Clammy, but then she never sent anything back. So that agreement I gave to all of you is what he sent. So,
I'm surprised Baron Winds isn't here tonight.
I know. I think he was from SDX, the individual that just left.
Well, hopefully he straps his load down. They dropped one of their bridge graders out in Schenectady.
Oh, yeah.
190-foot grader fell off the truck.
I'm wondering if you guys do agree to that, I'm wondering if you shouldn't put language in there in the motion, like contingent upon, that they can't start on that until they, you know, that we've gotten the bonding for Haskinsville Road. They're still gonna have to bond that road.
Haven't they already started it?
I don't know, today they were cleaning out across the road there where they found the underground tank. And when I spoke to somebody from Wesson Group late in the day, there's an old foundation in there that I guess they took all the contents and put it down in there, so they were digging that out also. So once they get that dug out and up, but really they should do the bonding. I mean, that's a no-brainer. They bond every road they want to be on, so it just seems logical that they would do the bonding on that before they start on it. That's just my opinion. You guys do what you want.
Well, they at least need to get the agreement figured out.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised they weren't here tonight and on at the ditch.
Well, she never replied back. Usually she's right on the money replying back to anything that he sends.
So does that mean you can't vote on it, or you vote on it and hold it until you see if that's what she agrees to?
I don't know.
Get all the language in it before you can vote on it.
Yeah, we need to know what she's gonna come back
Yeah,
with.
exactly.
Yeah.
Even this year,
They're not gonna wanna wait another month because they wanna start hauling June 16th.
Yeah.
then notwithstanding such payment, the company shall have no further liability or obligation for the damage to or maintenance or repair of Haskinsville Road resulting from its use of said road, unless the company, its agents, employees, or contractors cause severe damage due to gross negligence or misconduct.
See, that's what Pullen put in.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, part of the problem with that too is they're gonna be building that from 2 to 4 feet. So they haven't gone over anything with me, so on the side of Casey's Produce, they're gonna have to put some type of a little swale there because all that water coming down 21 and right down that little Y by their thing, that road's gonna be built up 2 to 4 feet. Where's it gonna go? You know, you don't want it to go in their driveway, but then they'll probably tell you, well, that's why we gave them whatever amount of money they gave them. So that's why I said we don't want any liability whatsoever on that road.
Yeah, I think we need to work more on that language.
So this is tabled then? Or it's just discussion? You can't
Well,
put
then
something
something
in
about the
agreement
water.
if it's not.
Once they built it up, the water just run right into the basement.
Yeah, it's right at
That's
rock
right,
level now.
right.
They were talking about putting a French drain in, they can only go with limited disturbance there, which isn't in the creek, so that's a problem.
What if we just treated it like a one-time payment for use, just like, you know, they do lay people's, like whatever they call it, radius turning or something, and then, you know, and then fix it, whatever they put in there to build it, just take it out.
Yeah, fix it.
I'd suggested that to the attorney about putting language in there, you know, like,
Mhm.
this contract is, you know, good for a year, you don't wanna leave it unlimited, so they can use that road forever.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, it's not really a haul route.
Well, if you read that, what does that say there? It kinda does,
Yeah, it kinda does, it says they can use Haskellsville Road.
yeah,
and how much
unimpeded,
of it.
yeah.
We don't wanna use the whole thing running on it, and tearing it up.
The company shall have the right to use Haskellsville Road without interference, notwithstanding such, yeah, I mean,
So they'd be coming in on the backside then. So they're not gonna pull in there and try to turn around by KC Produce. They're gonna end up coming in.
No, they're
No, they
pulling in
can't
and
make
spinning
that.
and.
That's.
But they're other trucks.
Yes.
You're just talking about the big trucks. What
The-
about all the
the
little
blades.
trucks?
Yeah.
Well, that, yeah, that's what
Like-
I'm saying, yeah. See, he's talking about the smaller trucks running it.
Yeah, you're gonna have escorts obviously gotta go with trucks, but what about all the other ones? I mean, that's a lot of traffic on that road.
Oh, yeah. And
I
they're
get a
gonna
lot
stop-
right now, I mean, like, unbelievable amount of traffic.
But they're gonna stop traffic for 10 minutes each blade.
Yeah,
That's gonna be quite a mess.
yeah, what's gonna happen there, like, just right now with all the work they're doing there, I mean, they're one lane, I mean, I just think about KC Produce, that's their business, you know, that's what they're making a living off of. And they're not getting any,
Well, I know they got all their
yeah,
cones up
all
there,
their
you can't even get
trucks and stuff are in the front, you know, I mean, they're,
Well, they did a separate side agreement,
Yeah.
and they're taken care of.
okay.
Yeah.
I wish they would do that with me too, to deal with all their BS. I mean,
I know.
you can't even walk up the road.
No, you'd get run
Oh.
over.
What's her name here, sat right there when I was coming home from work today, she's walking down the road. I don't know how she dares. One lane traffic, walking down the road. In the lane that's driving.
Mhm.
Get
Yeah.
a dog with it?
Yeah, the little one.
Did? Why would you do that?
Yeah, make
Even
it
when
run
it's
out.
normal traffic, I see her,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I know she does go, instead of just going down Neal's Creek,
Yeah.
she comes down on 21. And I've
Those
seen her.
kids are just as bad, cause the dump trucks are coming up from there.
No, 6 is
The
awful.
other day I went down through there and there was a lot of them coming up through there.
And they're coming quick too.
Mhm.
I got stuck, got me going 25 miles an hour all the way.
6? Lucky you.
that's a
Most of them
long
are,
road.
most of them are, I can hear them roll out. They roll.
you know, while we're talking about that road use agreement, maybe it's just me, it's not worth the paper it's written on. They were supposed to put 3 inches after compaction on Davis Hill, hasn't been done. 3 inches after compaction on Condiment Road, hasn't been done. 3 inches after compaction on Babcock, hasn't been done. Just real quick here, I know we're kind of off the subject from this, I should have read it earlier, but, this is just a little, read a little excerpt here from our engineering firm. Summary observations, for this site visit, this was last week, 6/3/25. For this site visit, I traveled the areas of concern. The condition of Holmes Road has been improved, however, more improvements must be made to reach compliance with the road use agreement. The east side of Canfield Road has still not been improved after being notified of its non-compliance from 4/25. Major asphalt cracking will only worsen if neglected. The major rutting and depressions on the west side of Canfield Road has also not been approved or improved since being notified of its non-compliance on 5/21/25. We are also requesting that the contractor confirms which roads have been proof rolled according to the road use agreement. As far as I know, the only one that's been proof rolled was Holmes Road. So, I mean, they're way out of compliance on this thing.
Canfield, you don't even wanna take a car down it.
Well,
It's awful.
It's gotten better since they put the fines on it, but,
So you have mush spots.
You got anything to say? No, right. That was his forte for a while. He's thinking. He's thinking, I can, you know.
So we did receive fine payment from Wessinger today.
it wasn't for the full amount though.
It was for 11 of them.
Okay, I turned in $7,000 more, I think it was today. 2,000 for today and 5 over the weekend.
What, going on Jones Road?
Most of it was on Davis and maybe, might have been all on Davis. Because if you read through that agreement, it says, a one-time move for the transformer and collection lines. Well, everything they're taking up isn't for collection lines, it's, however that was worded, I think it said running parallel or whatever that said, I can't recall the specific language here. I think I brought this in here, let's see. Davis Road. The company agrees to only use Davis Road for the main power transformer delivery and collection line installation off Davis Road. To my knowledge, we're not doing any collection line installation off Davis Road, so everything that's going up there is, would be on that, you know, off the road. It's $1,000 fine each time. So I'll just keep filling out the fines on it.
All right, I guess we'll table the road use agreement amendment and come up with something, maybe we could have a special meeting quick and agree to it.
Well, I'm sure if they're gonna start putting gravel on there, I'm gonna have to call them and say, hey, nothing's been approved.
Yeah.
Nobody showed up at the meeting. There's questions, you know, on the language, but nobody showed up to, from RWE to answer anything, so.
No.
That was a surprise.
And then
I think they're gonna be putting gravel like sooner than later.
Yeah.
I don't,
They're gonna wanna be.
they're gonna wanna be, but,
I thought by the end of the month, I thought they were gonna start hauling it
You
through
might
there.
wanna put the backhoe back.
well, I'll send Doug Tanaka an email tomorrow and say that the board did not agree on the road use. We've heard nothing back from Jessica Clammy. And we were expecting somebody from RWE to be at the meeting last night to answer questions. Does that sound all right? So please stay off the road until it's been approved.
All right, and then, finally, one of the speed cameras was hacked on Friday night. Really nasty message on it.
I know how, but
And I got an email today from the Solar Tech, and they're going to, they're giving us the password on how to go through each one of them so that nobody can just go in there, but I got great big padlocks on them right now. All it was a little tie strap. I didn't think we'd have any problem, but, so we did find out it was Friday night, I think it was 10:48, was that right, Cindy? But it didn't, but it wasn't online, so it didn't take a picture of the vehicle or who was doing it.
So that was switched back to normal messaging.
Yeah.
All right.
How sophisticated are these ones? The state's got them in, change all the modems, because they got half remotely, so putting a lock on it didn't do any good.
they're updated, they're new ones, so,
Brand new.
yeah.
But
somebody physically, somebody physically did this one.
One question, and this may be something you don't even want to entertain. North Hornell, City Hornell, whatever, they all have those flashing lights if you're going too fast. The traffic through this town, somebody's gonna get killed. They double pass in front of my house constantly. Hauling junk to the scrapyard, passing this buddy. Constantly, they pass in front of my house. Big hurry to go to Walmart, I guess. So what was,
Bill's the same way.
I know, so
It's
what,
unbelievable.
does anybody know what's involved, who has to pay for them, are they something the
I
state
think
puts
they
out?
were a grant, didn't they get them as a grant? Because I saw it in the paper. I read it in the paper.
Yeah, actually,
That's you.
that's a state route.
The state typically won't change anything, just like the county unless, you know, there's deaths involved.
Yeah. Just like the end of Burns Road.
Yeah, like Burns Road.
Yeah, that, I mean, that's death waiting to happen, it's just gonna be the right time.
You can request from the sheriff's department to go on, there's a, they'll move them around different locations in the county.
They don't take pictures though, I don't believe. They just tell you how
I don't think
fast
so.
you're going.
No, they just,
But these ones
they'll
take
flash.
pictures, right?
Yeah, they take
Yeah,
a
they
picture.
flash if you're speeding.
Yeah, if you're going over 5 miles over, they'll flash and just, it's just a reminder, hey,
Yeah.
slow down.
Yeah.
But they're crazy out here.
Oh, I,
Come on up. That's
Yeah,
right.
and then they flash.
I know. Well, they don't do it.
state police and ask them to sit by the fire hall a little more often.
They have been up here since they moved to South Florida.
Yeah.
Cops can't
The
be
troopers
everywhere
have
all
been
at
here.
once.
From Larry Hammond's down,
All
forget
they
it.
need to do is sit down there in front of the fire
When I
hall.
came home from the racetrack
and
Saturday
that slows them
night,
down.
down by cars,
You
you
know,
hear about
they
that,
should
right?
do that
Those
periodically.
Those kids flipping that freaking
They
car
do, they're
upside
nuts,
down.
they drive like that.
That second driveway where they take up the insulage out,
Yeah.
hit that sideways, roll that car over.
Haskins, yeah.
Nothing left inside that
My,
car.
my house, they can sit
There
there.
was shit scattered everywhere.
And they
It's
survive.
terrible.
Yeah, they're very lucky.
Park
It's my driveway for all I care.
Well, they can park right across my house, and that little pool is right there, or they catch a lot.
I'm hoping,
On my house.
because otherwise they've been killed.
Motorcycles.
Yeah, they go out. Yeah, they went over.
Bambi stands out there.
Motorcycles
when
are
you
the
cross
worst.
the road.
I gotta go over 80.
Over it.
Sorry.
All right, so let's move on to pay the payment of bills and abstract 6, and I'll forget you got liability insurance.
Pass me right off. What is it? Do you have the bill?
Right at the top. Insurance.
I just need the total, 26, 251, 43. Need to sign that. I think that's right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. For the general fund, it is $39,153.49. Highway is $5,590.11. That's the lowest I've ever seen.
Good job, Tom.
Good job,
Keep it
Tom.
up.
Good job.
Totaling for both $44,743.60.
I make a motion to pay the bills on abstract 6.
I'll second
Roll call.
Marie,
Aye.
Smith,
it. Aye.
Sukup, Kiefer,
Aye.
and Hilton.
Aye.
5 ayes, 0 nay, and 0 abstain.
At this time, we'll open up for public comment.
I just have a question as far as like, I believe the assessor's position is up for renewal this year.
Yes.
What is the status on that?
We need to vote on that. We talked about it at the last meeting.
Okay, I must have missed it.
We didn't go into any details, we just said she's up in the fall. We need
Have
to
you
figure
looked
out-
into others or what,
We have not at this point.
what's the town's take on that as far as reappointing or looking around? I mean, how's the town board feel about that?
Is there a certain reason why you're asking?
Yeah, just because she's not a people person whatsoever, and she has no tact, I just think there's gotta be somebody that can handle the situation much better than she did last year. I was not impressed, and I know there was several people not impressed with her attitude, the whole 9